Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. Laser, could be extra bases. One run's in. Here comes Bregman around third. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Max Fried will go to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Ooh, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Dominguez puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That misses, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Lau leads off first with 1 away. There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
No more. 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Ohtani back to work. Fought off foul. And a base hit on a line. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 2 in this one. Now a fly ball to right center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
This one in the air, right field. Tucker on the move. And that will end the inning. So 1 hit here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now it's Mookie Betts. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Josh Rojas. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm. The throw to first. Play is made, 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
No ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Hard hit to third. Zips it to first, and that is the inning. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back in the Bronx, and the batter now, Spencer Jones. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 3. Drilled out towards left center field. Edman in position. And there's 2 away. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one pulled foul.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And this place is rocking. It's 3-3, and the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
Here's Alex Bregman. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. And a huge opportunity now to...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and fouls one off. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit, and that one hammered. That's back to the warning track, makes the catch. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped. Back at Yankee Stadium, leading off, Kyle Tucker. Popped up. Wells has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. There's the strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left center. Bellinger sizing it up. Corrals it. 2 down. Lau at the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Bregman. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees start this World Series on the right foot as they win Game 1 here at home. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Yankees. Ohtani in the box now, takes strike 1. Fouled off, he was late.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. They get 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brusdar Graterol.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer. It's 8-4. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. And now Jason Dominguez. In the air, center field. Outman in position. Makes the catch for the out. So a man aboard. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Out to center. Outman settles under this one. And that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. That's in for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And that one in the air, center field. Bellinger makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith to the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Tony Gonsolin. Back to the top of the order. There comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. He nails one out to right. And they boost their lead. It's 9-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Out of here. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 10-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Outman makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A monster shot to right. His second homer of this series. It's 13-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Fly ball center field, Outman. And he makes the catch. And that is the new inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Josh Rojas. And a good fastball to start him off.
0-1.
That's strike one. Line drive, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Gets the call. It's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound.
Bregman, off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Mookie now. And a foul ball. Late with the swing there. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 2 of the World Series. Now he breaks his bat. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Right side, and this should do it. And they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game. So the New York Yankees have taken charge of this World Series. They're up 2-0 heading into Game 3.
And maybe a change of venue will shake things up a little bit, but for now, they look like they're ready to start etching their name on the Commissioner's Trophy. Still a lot of series left, though.
And on the other side, a lot of work to do to get back into this. They need to bounce back next time out. Go ahead run on base. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Ripped into center, base hit. Jones rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Rojas throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. World Series Game 3. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Bieber back to work. This to third. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back.
Cabrera, feed to second, that's one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Little chopper rolls foul. Smith with another scorching run of play lately. With the tying run on at first here in Game 3 of the World Series.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That's out to center field. Outman under it. And there's one down. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, and that is that. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Nice grab. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Rojas swings through it for strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Outside low, and that's ball 2.
Ball. Full count.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Bregman sizes this one up, has room, and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Evan Phillips.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Rocketed out towards right center. Base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Back-to-back singles. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Bellinger goes. That's a base hit. Run scores. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's king.
Runner on the go. Out of line, out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 3-run lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And here comes the Dodgers. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And that one wrapped foul. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the late stages of game 3. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Here comes Bregman around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 6. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Popped in the air, left field. Dominguez under it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ball 1, no strikes. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
The Yanks leading by 5 here in Game 3 of the World Series.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning. And we're back. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Now, back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And here's Alex Jackson. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-1. He put a charge into that. Bellinger up to hit. Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Spencer Jones. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Outlet makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Aaron Judge at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swung on, belted. Ranging back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tucker hustles to get it in. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got two in scoring position. So one out with two aboard. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Leaping, and it's gone. A three-run dinger. Their third home run of the inning. And they tack on three. It's 11-1. 9 consecutive games with a home run. Tony Gonsolin comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Man at second with one away. And up next for New York, Nathaniel Lowe. Runner takes off for third. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Bregman, and he scores. And they extend their lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day. One out, runner at second. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tucker makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And that'll do it. So in the end, 10 come to the... We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now, Teoscar Hernandez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Judge makes the play, and there's one down. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
2 away. So last chance for the Dodgers. Brandon Lau will hit next. On the ground at first. steps on the bag himself. Ball game. So Singy So the New York Yankees certainly look like they're on their way to the World Championship.
Yeah, hard to imagine this working out any other way. It doesn't seem like these guys are going to slow down until they've got this title locked up. They're on an absolute mission.
And it would take an historic comeback to have this series result any differently at this point. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back there. See you later. His second home run of the series. It's 4-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
In the air, out towards right center. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that drops in for a strike. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike. Hill was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant.
And he dives in ahead of the tag.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
But he's back safely. Move to second. Tucker dives back in.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brusdar Graterol.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Throw on to Freeman, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Yankees up by 3. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And next is the designated hitter, Spencer Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Coming home. Now a relay to second. And he's got no chance. He's out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Rojas in the box again, takes a strike. Late on that fastball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And a base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for LA, James Outman. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Wells makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Betts. That to right. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. It's Aaron Judge now. That's in there. That's strike 1. Nat, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Judge out on the play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a foul out of play.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker makes the catch. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's so 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Rojas. Out number 3. They explode with 3 in the inning. Back here in LA, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Freddie Freeman. outside, and that's ball one.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 2 away now. Here's Kyle Tucker, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. This one popped up. Bregman settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. This one pretty well decided at this point. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Cody Bellinger. Phillips back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Outman makes the catch, and there's one gone. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Outman makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Relay throw to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a 2-out. Last chance for Clark Schmidt on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one hit to right. Judge hauls it in for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The other way, and he beats the shift. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Josh Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
First and second, 2 down. Late here in Game 4. And that's it. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going